Hello, dear pastors, leaders from all parts of Brazil and the world. It is a joy to continue this seminar. And this video is almost like a transition video in our seminar because now you have already seen the practical part. I hope you have learned and understood how the process works. We showed that live dynamic in our in-person seminar here in Belo Horizonte. I hope it was clear how to multiply. But I am stopping by here because you have already watched all the steps of the transition up to this point, and we promised many resources. So in this seminar, unlike DNA 1, where we only taught 3 steps, you have access to all the steps of the transition. Of course, you have to add what you already got from DNA 1, which includes the personal preparation material, the book reading guide, and everything, also the materials for intentional sermons, the outlines we prepared, and of course that devotional notebook for 21 days of fasting and prayer. It's there in DNA 1, but here in DNA 2, we promised you. And below this video, you will find the access links to all these resources. Link to that material for meetings with leadership, the guide, so you know how to conduct informal meetings and then the formal meeting. You also have there our entire leadership school, the PowerPoint classes, the workbook, and the Word document, all editable for you to access. All the resources for our cell groups, the opening of the cells, are also available for you. So, you will find cell group lessons, of which we have many. You will find support materials for cell groups, and I recommend that you access and get to know all this material. For supervision, there are those 2 years. 2 years for you to access and use. 1 year is based on the book Simplify by Pastor Bill Ribos, and another year of various topics that we have already worked on here at Central. And you can use these materials both in the first stage of supervision, where the pastor is the supervisor of all the leaders, as well as in that second stage, where you already have supervisors raised and established, and you will certainly be greatly blessed by this. Also below is the access to that multiplication video, where I talk about how to increase the presence of God, how to set a multiplication date, how to raise new leaders, how to establish new members, and of course, how to raise new hosts. All of this is below for you. Very well, I want to challenge you to the last video of this seminar. We made this transition video on purpose. It is short, so that, of course, you have access to the DNA 2 resources, but also to generate expectation in your heart. You are reaching the end of the seminar. You have already understood all the practical parts, but now we have a leadership message for your heart. Pastor Paulo Mazzone is the one who will lead us in this last session that concludes our cycle of 2 seminars. And my challenge for you is, before watching the next video, take a moment to pray. Seek God, present your plans and projects before God. You are leaving this seminar with a transition plan outlined. You now need to set deadlines. When will you hold meetings with the leadership? When will you start your school of leaders? When will you hold the graduation? When will you open the cells? When will you start supervision, planning for multiplication? If you are watching this seminar as a continuation of DNA 1 and have not yet completed one of the stages of DNA 1, beyond what is necessary, do not skip stages. But my challenge to you here is heartfelt. From May pastor to pastor, I want to invite you to this next session with an open heart. Let God work in your heart, the leadership principles that Pastor Paulo will work with you. As soon as this video ends, don't go straight to the next one, no. Seek God, pray, consecrate your life, and open your heart. I believe that God will continue speaking to you. Welcome Pastor Paulo Mazzone in this session, and God bless you.